Alright, so I'm doing a how-to video on how to change your serpentine belt on your Chevy Cruze with the 1.4 liter. I've already changed it. I tried to make a video of me while I was doing it, but couldn't have a camera guy or anything, any way to have my phone being held at the angle I wanted it. So what you want to do first is, some people, they jack the car up and put a jack stand underneath the pinch weld alongside the car, but if you can do it quick enough, you can just jack the car up and put a piece of 2x4 in between the jack and the oil pan and jack the motor up just a little bit. And then there's three 15 mil bolts here. There's a nut here, but there's two bolts that run through on each side of the motor mount right there. And then you get that loose, and then there's three more that are right here. And as you loosen those up, you want to jack the motor up a little bit more. And then once you get that out, then you got three more 15 mil bolts, long bolts, that hold the main motor mount bracket in. And I would use a short socket, because you use a deep one, you're not gonna have enough room to get the socket out of there, really. At least I had trouble getting it out. And then once you get that, pull it out, you can jack the motor up a little bit and take a 11 mil socket or an external Torx socket, which is what that bolt is right there on the belt tensioner. But if you're careful, you can use a 6-point or a 12-point socket and be fine with it. But if it gets worn, I would change it out before it gets to the point where you can't change it out and get the belt off. So you get that, and then I used the half lever of my jack to have a little bit longer bar to have more leverage. And then what you do is you pull it towards you. And what that does is that releases the tension off the belt, and it frees it up. And then you just feed it off, and then get your old belt off, put your new one on, and then once you get it mostly ran, then you want to push down on the tensioner again to release the tension, so you can get it up over the last pulley, however you do it, whether it's the alternator pulley, or it's the water pump pulley, or whatever pulley you're trying to get it over, or the last one that you're trying to get it up over. And that's pretty much it. And then get your motor mount back on and bolt it back up. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and then another thing is, you're going to want to remove your air box to get to that, whether you have a factory air box or you have a cold air intake system like I do. I just left the mass airflow sensor plugged in and then just took it out of the bracket and stuff, because mine's got a L bracket right there that mounts to that goes in one of the motor mount bolts. But other than that, it's pretty simple. I got changed in like 2 minutes, so it's not very hard at all. It's pretty easy, if you ask me. It looks like I got some oil right there or something right there I might want to clean up. But other than that, that's all you gotta do. Put it all back together and you're done.